青コーナー、Okami Yushin 選手。赤コーナー、桜井龍太選手の入場です。
This bout at Pride Bushido 2 will pit Yushin Okami against Ryuta Sakurai. Okami. And there is a look at Ryuta Sakurai, a well put together individual. Spends a lot of time weightlifting, and there is Okami, who studied judo for 3 years. Sakurai, as we have mentioned already, a very ardent weightlifter.
Yeah, I mean, actually in the interview that we did, when we saw the picture, you asked him if he competed in bodybuilding. His body looks that good.
Very well put together individual. Sakurai, as we were completing our pre-fight interviews, boss, was working on a lot of knee strikes and a lot of stand-ups. So it'll be interesting to see if that's the route he decides to take this fight with Sakurai. Again, he's a tall, lanky figure, is Okami. Ryuta Sakurai, his most notable fight was his last one, a victory over Tatsuya Onose, a KO via punch at deep 13th impact. While for Okami, he has had his last fight a win over Kusei Kubota. That was a knockout win at GCM Demolition 13, but he's also had a fight against Amar Suluev, a well-known Russian fighter, lost via submission at M1 MFC, which is a well-known tournament in Russia. He said that was a cultural shock for him when he went to Russia, and that was in October of last year.
Oh yeah, and Suluev, I was surprised that he won by submission because this guy can punch.
There's a look at Sakurai, who is a good striker, very comfortable on the ground as well. By the way, he idolized a guy by the name of El Guapo Bas Rutten on the way up in his career.
Yeah, that was a nice thing for him to say.
We just saw Okami, of course. Here is Sakurai, who idolized you, Mr. Rutten.
Man, you know, I pay all these guys before I say in the interview, if they ask who was your inspiring fighter, then they say Bas Rutten. That's all table, money under the table, baby.
So again, this bout will be contested over 2 5-minute rounds. Okami studied judo for 3 years. His forte are takedowns in the ground and pound. Specialty is a soto gake, a special judo takedown. He really respects Yoshida, especially after his fight with Vanderlei Silva at Final Conflict. He's watched video on his opponent tonight. Constantly trains with the submissions. There's a low leg kick to kick things off for Sakurai, boss.
Yes, as in every fight, the fighters are, you know, measuring the distance, see what they can do. As you can see, he's got very long hands.
Definitely has the reach advantage.
Yes, for sure. And he should use it exactly what he's doing right now, you see? He's sticking it in there. And then maybe after that, set it up with a nice left hand or a left low kick.
Going up with the feeling up process here. They circle each other. Now Sakurai coming straight ahead with some lefts and rights. Not really scoring, but now it's
nice knee there.
With a knee. There's a left hand by Okami straight through the guard as well. So it's a stand-up right now between Okami and Sakurai, exchanging blows, boss, early on.
That was a stiff left there.
And another nice right. There's a knee by Sakurai.
Oh, yes, he's got good knees. The second knee he gives and delivers, actually impact, connects. Both trying for the underhook, which is, of course, the best thing to do in the clinch. Have at least one arm underneath the armpit of your opponent. He's looking here for a takedown, and here we go. A very strange one. They just fell into it.
Into Sakurai's closed guard. Sakurai with a 4-pound weight advantage. Sakurai weighing 184 pounds. Okami comes in at 180. There is blood on the back of Okami's neck.
Yeah, where does that come from?
Okami posturing early in this closed guard, trying to rain down some strikes. Now it's Sakurai as well, trying to just keep distracting Okami, staying busy on the bottom. Just keep working the head. There's a right hand by Okami, trying to find a way of avoiding
Nice shots here.
indeed
Yes.
from the top. Now to spider guard of
Ooh,
Sakurai. Now
nice
he's
again.
doing a good
Look
job.
at this. Oh, and that one hurt. You heard his head bouncing on the ring. Short left there.
He may have been scratched, perhaps, by Sakurai in the back of the neck. Definitely not a dangerous place, but these shots are dangerous. The right hand's being delivered by Okami to the face of Sakurai on the bottom. Now he's standing, and it's Sakurai.
Yeah, but I mean, why is Okami not passing the guard now? It's an open guard. He just has to push, lean a little back, push the legs to the side, and then you get the side mount.
Right now he's back into the close guard of Sakurai, but he's so far so good for Okami in this situation.
I bet you he looked at some Fedor Emelianenko. Oh, that was a good right hand again. Fights, because this is typical Fedor Emelianenko. Look at this.
We're definitely seeing some pounding
Yeah,
by Okami on Sakurai. And
Good
Sakurai
power.
looking the worse for wear here.
he should go for the body too. Okami should go for the body too. Some right straights to the body and then go back to the head.
Sakurai desperately trying to bring him back into his guard, but you're right, boss. All kinds of opportunity here for Okami to pass the guard and find himself in even better position here where he can definitely do some damage with side control. And there it is, perhaps with some knee work.
Yeah, but he gave it up. Sakurai's looking for a leg lock here. He didn't get it. Now
Looking
he's
for
going
the
up.
arm now,
Yep.
perhaps an inverted armbar attempt.
Yep.
But Sakurai has taken some serious strikes from Okami, and right now looking
He
for...
could get it. He
Yes,
could
he's
get
got
it. No, the arm is stretched. He can get it out. What you need to do is to put his hand, make sure that the hand stays connected to the back. Once you see, now it can better. This is a perfect thing to do what he's doing now.
in a precarious position as Okami.
Yep. If this armbar doesn't work, you can use it to reverse your opponent, and that's exactly what he was doing right now. You see him bleeding.
You can see the damage that he incurred in the face, but look at who's in a dire situation right now is Okami. After expending all that energy with the strikes, he finds himself in it. There's a Kimura attempt by Sakurai. It slips out now, but now it's Sakurai on top, and he rains in those strikes to the body.
And there's no defense because he's holding.
He's got the
his
hammer
arm.
lock.
Yeah. He should use more power though, because this is not going to do it.
So the tables have been turned, definitely, midway through round one here. But now a nice sweep there by Okami.
Yeah, Okami is enormous flexible. Look
Oh,
at this.
man, he's got to be
Look at
double
this.
jointed.
It's unbelievable.
Oh, that does not look pretty.
No, what now? Sakurai has to put his left leg over
And the
the head.
bell goes.
Oh,
My goodness.
was it saved by the bell or not? Sakurai, if he would have put his left leg over the head of Okami, he could have finished the fight.
I'm sure you're the one person who wanted a beer with that pretzel we saw at the end there, boss. My goodness, Sakurai definitely has to be double jointed because we're going to see, I'm sure, a replay of what we just saw there. Very good transition attempts there by Sakurai and Okami in an entertaining round here between Ryuta Sakurai and Yushin Okami.
Yes, I really enjoyed this fight actually. They both show great technique, punching power, especially from Okami. I'm surprised he's got some really good striking power. He should have stepped back maybe, stand up again, and then start striking.
Well,
Look at
Okami
this. Here we
dominated
go.
with strikes, although Sakurai with that good knee, but Okami definitely dominated with strikes, but Sakurai was definitely the better with the submission attempts.
Yeah, especially here on the ground. Look, and the guard is open. Why not just stand up now and then go for the punches again? You know, he did so good on the ground, on their feet.
Looking for the Kimura there was
There
Sakurai.
we go, with the triple jointed. Look at this.
That guy's a contortionist.
This is unbelievable. Is he related to the late Houdini?
Either Houdini or Gumby, one of the two. Or maybe Stretch Cunningham while we're at it.
Good first round, good first round.
Definitely an entertaining round between Okami and Sakurai, and we now go to the second and final 5-minute round between these two up-and-coming Japanese fighters looking for a shot at the big roster here in Pride Fighting Championships here at Bushido 2 from the Yokohama Arena. Mauro Ranallo and Boss Rutan at ringside. And again, going the route he did in the first round with that low leg kick is Sakurai. And Okami goes for the shot, the right hand, and right into the underhooks.
Yep, and Sakurai again attacking with the knees, and he's got some good knees.
He's got the full body lock, does Okami, looking for the takedown, and he's got it into the open guard.
And again, it's like a kind of strange takedown. I mean,
and now just raining in the strikes.
And he's raining them. Boom!
A deluge of strikes delivered by Okami.
He should stand up, push the legs to the side, take the side mount. That's what I should do.
He would be very wise to follow your astute advice there, boss, because he definitely would have the upper hand, no doubt about it. Even though he does have it here, he may be able to finish Sakurai if he's able to bypass the guard.
Look at that. That is some accurate striking.
Pinpoint accuracy by Okami.
Yeah, he's hurt there.
And
Sakurai's hurt.
He's not actually being able to defend all that intelligently. He's taken some serious shots. We see the blood trickling from the nose from the first round. He's taken some more blows, and they're going to restart it in the center of the ring. Referee doing the right thing there.
Yeah, Sakurai, a thing for Sakurai to do is when Okami stands up, and when he has his guard open, when Sakurai has his guard open, just push him away. Suddenly put both feet on his hips and push him away.
Okami's been able to stand up at will out of this closed guard. It's not like the guard is helping Sakurai at all.
Yeah. And he's got some powerful strikes. We keep saying it, but I'm impressed with his striking.
From here, he can cross-face Sakurai and just continue to rain down the blows. Sakurai's guard defense has been porous, to say the least.
And the guard is open again. Just stand up. You see, he should push him away. He had his foot on his hip, but he didn't push him away.
And now Sakurai with a flurry of rights and lefts, now starting to exhibit some defense. Oh! Nice right hook by Sakurai from the bottom.
You saw that he was dazed for like a second there. Didn't expect that one.
Again, posturing very well is Sakurai. There's a back fist that just grazed the face of Sakurai. Okami. Sakurai now, however, they're starting to exchange from the top and bottom. And this has again been a very entertaining bout between Ryuta Sakurai on the bottom and Yushin Okami on the top.
Okay, he's gonna go there for, he tries to gonna roll him over. Watch this. Gonna go for like a chicken wing, and if the chicken wing doesn't work, like he did in round number 1, you use it to reverse your opponent. This is not smart because this is giving the reach to Okami.
But they have to be cognizant, especially Okami, that this is a shortened bout. Only 2 5-minute rounds. We're into the latter half. In fact, we're probably running out of time here. He has to go for the win. He has to go either for the knockout via strikes or the submission. He is continuing to hit him with a barrage of strikes, but like you say, boss, he's got to pass this guard.
It's so easy because you just have to step out. But you know what? He's doing everything to win. He's going to win this fight. If the bell's going to ring and nothing else is going to happen in between now, he's going to win. Look, Sakurai is trying again to go there for the chicken wing, reverse figure 4, but it just doesn't work. It's almost like like I said before, a Fedor Emelianenko fight.
But this is your debut here in Pride, and I'd like to say he's going to win. That goes without saying, but why not, even impress the powers that be more, impress the fans here at the Yokohama Arena, end it with an exclamation point. And I guess the face of Sakurai does say it all, and there is your exclamation point right there. The swollen face, the swollen eye. It's been a tremendous tilt, and this Yushin Okami, I guess, was tipping his hand a bit in the dressing room, boss.
Yes.
There's another devastating takedown.
Yeah, they just fall down. I don't know what happens. It's just he takes the guy and he falls down. He's not even tripping him.
Oh, that was a takedown with authority right there, though.
Yeah.
A slam to the mat.
Oh yeah, no. No. I don't think because it was a big slam. But I mean, why?
But you're right. There's not really much technique to it.
Yeah, he just falls down back on his back. Look at this. Yeah, in order for Sakurai to win this fight, he's got to pull something out of his sleeve, and he's not wearing any sleeves, so I don't see this happening.
And you can see the desperation now in Sakurai's technique here. He's just trying to go for anything. You saw him there try to go for an arm bar. You saw him just with a flurry of punches, but I think it's too little too late. A valiant effort for Ryuta Sakurai, but unless he surprises Okami with some kind of submission here, it's going to be Ryuta Sakurai emerging the winner. And there is the final bell, a thrilling fight, a tremendous battle, in fact, between Sakurai and Okami, and the fans here at the Yokohama Arena applauding the efforts of both fighters. But there is your winner in our books anyway, and a great tilt, boss.
Yes, I was impressed with the striking. I'm saying it for the third time, and you know what? Because you don't see that a lot. You know, people making their debut in an event like did Bushido. It's Pride. I mean, this is huge, and then come like this, good strikes, uses his reach. You know, yeah, and you can see what damage he did to him. So, no, this is pretty obvious who's the winner here.
Both put together very well physically. Perhaps Ryuta Sakurai maybe a little stronger, perhaps, if you were to just look at the two fighters, but the more proficient striker on this occasion was Yushin Okami. And let's go to the judges' decision.
Judge Mato, Okami. Judge Wash, Okami. Judge Wada, Okami.
Not surprisingly, boss, it is a unanimous decision, and your winner at Pride Bushido 2 is Yushin Okami.
Yep, I would really like to see this person back here and then see what he can do against somebody who is going to push him away on his hips. And then, yeah, I just want to see that. Great power.
Something tells me we may be seeing both Yushin Okami and Ryuta Sakurai in the future here at Pride Fighting Championships. They put on a thrilling display here at Pride Bushido 2 at the Yokohama Arena, and again, your winner via unanimous decision as we take a look at the replay, boss.
Yeah, that was a good right hand there. And look at this. And he's hammering away. Yep, I mean, we don't need any words with this replay.